This is XPENG New Gen Iron. Actually, I have mixed feelings now, because over the past 7 years, in order to make the working very lightly and very elegantly, we did a lot of work, and we try to mass produce iron as well. Thank you, Aaron. You can go to have a rest. This is a very difficult process because today iron is still under the R&D stage, but we plan next April we are going to enter the mass production preparation stage with hardware and software. We designed the Humanoid XPENG for the next gen iron. It will be able to actually go down, bend like human beings. I cannot touch the floor, so I will not show you, but iron can. And also around the lumbar area, we can also have flexible movements. No matter it's lying, standing, getting up, doing some easy gestures and movements, all of them can achieve on the next gen iron. In addition, we also have bionic muscles on iron. It can be more like human with different body shapes. You can choose a little bit fatter iron or like me, a slimmer iron. Or you can customize your iron based on your preferences. We also offer you the full coverage soft skin, so the robot is warmer and also more intimate. In the future, can go to the households. This skin touch very softly, and on this new generation iron, we also create some touch sensors. Different areas like the hands, they can have interaction using the detectors. With humanoid bones, muscles, and skins, we can say that iron can have different body shapes and sexes. As you can see on the slide, we have two male robots and 2 female robots. I suspect that just like you buy the car, you can choose different colors, exterior, interior. In the future, when you buy the robot, you can choose the sex, and you can choose the hair longer or not, or the clothes, what kind of purpose. So do you want to achieve this? If you want, then let's see some hypotheses. If Aaron wears different clothing, it will become actually people from different industries. I believe in the future we have different robots. We have human for sure, and also we have Aaron, this kind of intelligent human. What's more, for our next gen iron, it also has the head-mounted 3D curved display. A lot of sensors inside, including the visual sensors. We have the cameras. We also have the millimeter wave radar. We also have a lot of very sophisticated components for the head, for the face. You can have different expressions. With the screen, the display here, you can see the emotions of iron. We are also developing based on other kind of features like ear and also the mouth and so on. So it's actually the integration of different capabilities. We also developed the bionic dynamic shoulders for our next-gen iron. So our humanoid robot can stretch their shoulder like human beings, and they can achieve the same level of flexibility. And next point is the most difficult one, dexterous hands. This actually is very difficult to mass produce because for the hands, not too big, very small, but we need to be more like human hands. For human hands, actually, is the most sophisticated organ. For iron, we developed 22 joint flexibilities for a single hand, and also we developed the smallest frequency regarding the joints, so single hand can achieve 22 different degrees of flexibility. And for iron, the fingers can actually support a very small item, as you can see on the slide. In addition, the working of iron, no matter the gesture or the dancing or the sitting gesture, very gentle and also very soft. We add the flexibility at the tipping point of the feet, just like the models working on the stage. We also actually adopt the first all-solid-state battery in the industry on iron. A lot of people are asking, are you talking about the all-solid battery or semi-solid-state battery? And why you don't use it on the cars? Because for robots, it's only less than 2 kilowatt-hour battery. So I think humanoid robots will be the opportunity for us to mass-produce the solid-state battery, because for humanoid robots, the safety requirements will be more stringent. For cars, we are facing the roads, the outdoors, but for our robots, we use it in office, in shopping malls, in your households. So we need to achieve the top safety standards. In addition, we use 3 Turing AI chips on the next-gen iron with the maximum computing power of 2,250 TOPS. I believe this is the most powerful robot in the industry. And very possibly next year will be the smartest robot, because using the computing power that I mentioned, we actually combine 3 large models, VLT plus VLA plus VLM. So as we all know, VLA actually comes from the cars. VLM is also from cars. But we add the new VLT large model. This large model is the concept and also is the model first created by XPENG. It's also today the first time for us to announce VLT large model will be the core engine for robots' autonomous action. It's actually like the brain of our humanoid robots for their decision making, especially in the real world. For instance, how the body is going to move, how the hands are going to adjust, and how they are going to take different actions. This VLT large model is extremely valuable. Also, the VLA big model will also be applied on our XPENG next-gen iron, but we need to say that it will be much more difficult because on the car we have one engine going forward, going backward, going left, and going right. But for a robot, we have 82 joints. So you can think about actually tons of combinations, from hands to feet to shoulder to lumbar to head. A lot of gestures will be a challenge for us, but we firmly believe that this VLA large model will be extremely useful for the body control and have a unified intelligence. Also, XPENG. Last year, we has established the first embodied intelligence data factory in Guangzhou. We believe no matter your computing power is high or not, data will be the key. How can we receive massive data over time? I think this is very important for our robots to be more generalized. Here, let me allow to make it still confidential, because in the future, I will disclose more and more to you guys how XPENG can use the massive data to support the mass production of our robots. Regarding our iron, we also want to mention about the 3 laws of robotics. Now, for our company, we are thinking the 4th law, that robots cannot disclose any human privacy because they have ears, they have eyes to hear and also to see everything around you. This kind of active safety protection will be actually very important for our company to develop for our customers.
How can you actually ensure the robot can learn your settings and perform accordingly? I think it's very difficult based on our current technology. That's why we decided to pause it for now, even though we may choose to deploy it in our households in the long term. That's why, after all of these considerations, we decided that we want to prioritize our commercial settings. And next year, our robot very likely to be show up in our XPENG stores to introduce our product. You'll probably see our robots introducing our product, but sorry, they can only introduce the car, they cannot actually test ride with you. Not to mention, it will probably to lead you or guide you in our manufacturing base. In the coming future, this may generate a new kind of occupation that we will require people to teach, instruct, and manage the robot. For example, one manager in charge of a group of 7 robots that can perform the work that dozens of people can do.